Hello, folks. My name is Don Dane. I will be talking about y'all about networking, my personal experience myself. So this is my learning objective. The handshake. Identify several network platforms and explain how they work. And it's bionic thing based on what they're learning from the research. Each group member should explain how college students can use social media, the internet, and the network to help them land their dream job once they get out of school, which I'm gonna teach you all about that. Next, each group member should explain how to use social media and how social media can hurt a person's chance of getting a desired career or advancing their field. And the thing with the I forgot a scope or something. Each group member should identify a company or a person in their field or interest, per se, article, online site, or other resource to find one, and follow them on social media. Uh, that one I just read out loud. I'm not sure what that is about, but it's part of my network. I would explain y'all the types of networking platform I had used and experienced as a Houston comedian with different business talents. One was social media networking. Two is organization networking. Three is community networking. And four is personal life networking. And I will explain all this. That's me on the right. You'll get to know me later. So let's talk about social media networking. What it is. So media networking is like always be in the loop. You got to be in the loop to know what's going on. That's how you be able to network. And always look at what matches your career choice, not just looking at random joint like stuff that get you distracted. You know, social media network is all about finding the tools you need to succeed and relate to people about. Now, what helps to navigate on social media is when it comes to relevant resource with from others. When you learn things from people, you get to develop new ideas and stuff like that. So it's always good to navigate your social media the proper way. Now, so for me, like me posting my content on social media like Instagram, Facebook, and other platforms, that leads to getting contact by entertainment business. This is what I do. So this is what social media does for me. This is how I use social media, and you can use social media in different ways to benefit you. Now that's me on the right again. Now the organization networking. What is that? So organization networking. So no, me. No, I'm joining an organization to match my career study and lead to good networking skills. Without joining a organization that match your skills, you be wasting time. You would never get nowhere, and you be getting the wrong information. And then, the second bullet is like learning from your peers can help drive new ideas from future or your path. You know, the best thing about the organization network is that you can learn things from your peers, the ones that's going to the same destiny you probably go to, a little bit different, take the same classes or more into whatever major field you are in, like what major and stuff like that. And being an organization, you networking in your organization can help boost communication skills to open up to new doors. Being a part of an organization will help you boost skills and get new information. That's the best thing about being a part of an organization. Now, a community networking. No, I call this one community networking because being a part of a student life event, you get to be out there in there and you learn new things. It ain't just about having fun. You might learn new things by talking to people. Like speaking to new people while having fun can help when knowing more about what's going outside the college. That's why they big on HEC about student life events. Also, staying at home, you don't get no benefits of who you is versus being outside with people that start to notice you more. 'Cause the more people start seeing you out there, the more you get to communicate. So that's why I call it community networking. Now here goes me again standing by Southwest. Well, I'm sorry. It's West Loop campus. Now I call this one personal lifestyle networking because my personal lifestyle goals is on what I'm trying to achieve and bring in new friends by telling them what I'm trying to achieve. Like I'm gonna read it again. Like my personal goals on what I'm trying to achieve. Like people getting drawn to me because they get curious. They want to know, and like I have no choice to talk about it, so I can open up more doors. And then, sometimes my own personal goals, people get curious on who I am and wish they give me information on things that's going around school campus that match my goals. So sometimes your personal life goals can draw in new networking talks and stuff like that. And if you get if you motivated, it doesn't not go unnoticed. Remember that. If you motivated, it does not go unnoticed. This is your personal lifestyle network. You being you, people notice you, and you open up more. Now, I'm gonna teach you how to network towards your goals. Okay, you can't be half stepping on networking. Why? Because you're not getting enough resources. You're not getting enough. You're not motivated. You know what I'm saying? When you half step, you're not gonna be motivated to network. But it's the bottom line. And then network is more than just connecting with others. It's about persuasive. When you network, you get to persuade more people. You get more opportunities. You open up more. You get more knowledge. It's things of that nature. Now, knowing what you want with this information that you already know or already use towards your advantage, it is very helpful. Like it's very helpful. Like you know, you know, you got to get this information. You got to, because without this information, you can't get towards your goals. Now, networking is about your approach. When you network, it's about the information you have. You want to ask questions. You want to know certain things about where you're trying to go. So that's why I call it networking. It's all about your approach. Now, learning to be information literature. Well, see that right there. It's come from researching on computers, taking this information. No, it's the same thing I already said before. So this one, how to use the internet for networking. This is the biggest challenge because using internet is not about resources. You gotta learn how to operate it. So like this, like using internet is very fast way to get information out there, like LinkedIn.com. We all use LinkedIn. It's like a portfolio. You networking through the internet. you know. And then using internet to network involves layering professional platforms like LinkedIn to connect with industrial peers, engage in a nick community, and sharing value-driven content to build a professional brand. You branding yourself. That's what you do when you network. And it also helps with interviews. No, because no. Most some interviews is kind of off the internet basis, like video call and stuff like that. So this is what network is about. Some of y'all wonder how networking can land your dream job. Easy. Networking open up doors. Networking lead to new information that help boost your awareness. Network helps build communication skills, which give you insight on how to approach any company that you want. So learn how to network can land your dream job. Ways that social media can hurt your image. This is a very big one that everyone needs to know. So the way that social media can hurt your image is talking crap about a company online. That's something that you should never do. You never know who's watching or snitching. I'll put it like that. And it can lead to digital footprint trails, paper trails, or who you will. This is proof stone. So that's why you gotta watch out what you say and what you do. Now, taking unrealistic pictures of someone else's success and saying that you did it. That's very bad. A company might looking for you and like, hey, hey, what you doing? Hey, I thought you was this person. You portraying somebody you ain't. Now, copying people work or being, that's very bad. It's very, very bad. Now, cyberbullying and public shaming, that's very, very, no company don't want nobody that does that because we all about succeeding in life. I mean, if a company go talk about another company bad, oh, you think somebody want to work with that company or value? They got less value. That's what. you want to be careful when of certain things like that, because social media could hurt your image. My conclusion: networking and using internet have many advantages, but it isn't always easy to find. What I had learned from my personal experience with social media networking, organization networking, community networking, and personal life network, these are real life tools to help you open doors. These tools are innovation skills that help me learn about the world around me, just not my own goals and traits. Now that you have learned about networking and using the internet, it's your job now to be the best of you with the new skills that I provided. Also, be cautious on how you portray your image because it can cost you your opportunity. Now, last not least is the Instagram works cited and one works cited from my college course. So you always gotta works cite your stuff because you don't want to get plagiarism. I know I ain't saying it right, but plagiarism, which is bad. You gotta get credit for some people do, which I'm getting credit for my own self, and but always works cite something. That go for research, anything. If you got it from somebody, show them that you got it from them, And all research we do these days are, works cited because we get information for other people and we wanna, present them that, hey, I got this from you, show thank you. That's what works cited is for.